Morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm still in Hastings, right on the seafront here, and what an absolutely glorious day it is again today. I've been so lucky. I mean, rain was forecast today, might still come when we get to Rye. It's probably about 24, 25 with a nice sea breeze, so that's cooling. So what's the plan for today? Well, I've checked out of my hotel. I'm going to make my way up to Hastings train station to catch the 10:25 train across to Rye, where we will basically explore Rye. It's historic for sure, cobblestones, lots of little streets, probably quirky shops, bars, restaurants, pubs, oldie-weldy pubs, all sorts. And I've actually got my wet weather footwear on. I might not need it. It's absolutely lovely here today. So we're going to catch the train at Hastings Stations, the 10:25, across to Rye, and do plenty of exploring. I don't know what to expect. I've never been to Rye before, but it looks and sounds pretty nice. So we've got some exploring to do, as always. Let's take a look. And don't forget, if you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for when I upload new videos. This pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in visiting beautiful Hastings here. Maybe staying at my the hotel, the Lansdowne Hotel, and having a look at Rye. But we don't know what Rye's like yet. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. Let's make our way to Rye. And here I am at Hastings train station, ridiculously early, about 50 minutes early. It's very quiet in here, but conveniently there is a Costa Coffee literally in the station just across there, so it could be Costa Coffee time. Although I have had my 2 coffees in the hotel room, M&S coffee bags. I can recommend them, by the way. I have strength 6 kickstart, I think they call it, but I think I've got nearly an hour to waste, so I'm here. That's the important thing. I've got nearly an hour or 45 minutes, so I think a Costa Coffee out in the sunshine. Let's continue. Well, there's no benches outside Costa Coffee at the station, but just adjacent to the station is the East Sussex, get it right, Kevin. Yeah, it is East Sussex, don't know where I am. East Sussex College, so I can rest me coffee on a bench in the sunshine, just how I like it. So just enjoying a coffee in the sunshine and a lovely little breeze, waiting for my train. And well, we'll see when we get on the train and get across to Rye. I'm really looking forward to this. There's my train there. The 10:25 making its way to Ashford International with about 3 stops. So it says it's on time, that's good. Calling it all 3 Oaks, Winchelsea and Rye at 10:47, so about a 22-minute trip, so that's fine. Well, this should be my train just pulling in now, so let's get on board. Old-fashioned diesel train should take me down to Rye. Let's nice to sit forward. Let's sit down here. See, Rye. That's perfect. Well, it's certainly nice and air conditioned in here because it's pretty hot out there. So we're on our way to Rye. Just like that, we are at Rye train station. So never been here before, so you're seeing it as I'm seeing it for the first time, although some of you may have been here. But the lady at Hastings station was saying just coming at the station, and that is basically the old town. So ancient town, Cinque Port. So let's have a wander up and across the bridge and see what we can see. I'm getting hungry, breakfast is in mind. Well, there's Rye train station. I have to be back here this evening or late this afternoon, about 4 o'clock. Dead opposite is Jemson's supermarket. It's very handy for some supplies on the way home. And looks as though the town is up there. I've absolutely no idea. Let's find some signage. Okay, so it's saying the town centre via a narrow arch, turn left. So let's continue. Well, this is working very well so far. Literally straight out of the station, I've come across this Shepherd Neame Cinque Ports, lovely old pub, and they do breakfast till 2:30. So I think we'll have a little wander through the town first and then come back and have some breakfast. So let's take a look. A lovely old police station there with the old sign. Well, already I'm getting history vibes. Dead ahead there looks like a castle ruins, and some pretty old buildings here. I'm getting a good vibe. Just want to see a little bit of the town first, and then I'll go back for a bit of breakfast. I'm probably not going to do a breakfast review. You've seen the breakfast. Well, if you want me to, I could do a breakfast review, but that's not the idea. So we'll have a little look at the town. It's so pretty. It's very busy here, this main thoroughfare. Quite a lot of traffic. It's Sunday morning. Well, what time is it? It's about 5 to 11 in the morning. So the actual very old town's got cobblestones. Now I've worn wet weather boots today because the forecast was rain, but no rain here and clear blue skies. Let's continue. So immediately stumbled across this lovely little building, which is an old waterworks dating from 1869. There's an old water pump there. Lovely little pub. 2019 annual award for reuse of an historic building for a new purpose. Rye Waterworks micro pub. Fantastic. I bet that's lovely inside. It's not open at the moment, but just look at that. Wow. Here's quite a large building here. Webb's at the Fish Cafe. Modern by comparison, probably 1950s that one. It may be a building that was bombed. Then right next door something a little bit older with Tudor frontage there. The beamwork, probably mid-1800s. And then right next door to that something possibly a little bit older, maybe 1800s, something like that. So let's continue up here and see what we can find. I'm getting quite hungry, definitely want a bit of breakfast, but I'm just intrigued. So let's continue. Very nice looking Thai restaurant there, the Lemongrass. And here I'm confronted by one of the town's gates, similar to the gates they have in York. Let's just have a wander through, see what we can see. Wow, just older. How old are these stones? Wow. Difficult to date them. I'm thinking possibly 15th century. Let's have a look from the other side. Oh, that's Knoops. Now, one of my subscribers mentioned getting a hot chocolate drink from Knoops. Apparently it's a bit special, so I really ought to do that. There we are. I can't remember your name, I do apologise, but you suggested calling in at Knoops. The Tower Forge. There's the gate from the other side. Let's continue. Absolutely beautiful little cottages there, dock cottage there. Oh, such character. But literally, unfortunately, this is quite a busy road now. You know, 400 or 500 years ago it would have been, well, I don't know, because there probably might have been fields around here. But in this case, you step out your front door onto the road. But so pretty. I think I'm definitely going to have to return and try one of their iced chocolates. Not iced coffee, iced chocolates. I think the lady said it's about £5. Extravagant, but I think it's worth a try. And as I say, one of my customers highly recommended I come here. Just behind that, the Rye Arts Festival. All sorts going on here, all through September. Look at that, wow. So up there is where it's all happening. I don't know, do I go for breakfast? Do I go up here? I'm not sure. I'm drawn. I've got to go up here. I've got to have a look. The cobbled streets. Let's take a look. That's an impressive looking building. Possibly Victorian, that one. Now we're getting something a little bit older with the weatherboarding, typical of sort of 18th century buildings. But the one next door, 1903. Yeah, okay. Small doorway, so modern by comparison. St Andrews. Let's go up and go around the corner. Lovely little vantage point here, just somewhere to sit. I believe it looks as though there's wetlands over there. Absolutely, it's so lucky with the weather. Let's continue. Now it's starting to take on an older look and an older feel. Absolutely beautiful. From this side, and from this side. Look at the pattern and design on the fascia of this building. Candle makers there. What a glorious little Tex-Mex cocktail bar here. Look at that. This really is a videographer's heaven. There's so much amazing architecture, so much history here. I just can't stop feasting my eyes on it. It's just amazing. That building probably is 15th, 16th century. Look at the way it's bowed, leaning. And there's a lovely little cappuccino, latte, Americano, mocha, coffee and cake shop there. Just look at that. So much character. Ashby and Son, high-class meat. So, purveyors of high-class meat. So I thought it was a butcher's. It's not. It's actually a modern art shop. Just look at the front of this building here. Wow, it's beautiful. I would imagine made of plaster or stucco. And this building here, I'm going to have a closer look. There's a plaque on the wall. Not sure how to date that. It could be 1900s, it could be 1800s. Let's take a closer look at the plaque. Well, I got that wrong. It's actually 17th century. Old Rye Grammar School. What a magnificent building. This ancient building was erected in 1636 by Thomas Peacock. And on his death in 1638, he left the building to the town as a free grammar school for the boys of Rye. It was so used until 1908 when a new school was built. Wow, 17th century. Absolutely fabulous. Let's continue. Well, I'm going to continue walking down. I'm just awe-inspired, fascinated. I mean, I've always enjoyed history, and this is just a treasure trove, it really is. But I want to have breakfast, so I don't know whether I continue filming here? Do I go back, stop and go back for breakfast? I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll just continue on down here, and we'll see what there is around the corner. It's just, what an architectural feast, it really is. Market Road, just down here. Lola and Sydney, there's some really quirky little shops here. Sell all sorts of interesting knickknacks. So I've made an executive decision. I think what I'll do is walk back, try out the Knoops iced coffee, which has come highly recommended by a subscriber. He actually said you must go to Knoops and try coffee, but I'm going to have an iced chocolate. And I think I'll end the video there, and then we'll restart and I'll have the breakfast, show the breakfast, and then come further down here because there's more to see. There's the cobblestones, there's more to see, so I think that's what I'll do, so we can keep the videos at, sensible viewing duration. Right. Well, it's as though someone else is filming here today. So I've just returned. Literally right next door to the Tower Forge is Knoops, sort of ice milkshake. It's all about chocolate in here. So I'm going to go in and order something, and we'll see what it's like. And I think I can sit outside here by this old post box in the sunshine and enjoy my drink. Let's go in, I'll show you the interior. They've been trading here. This was the first Knoops, presumably in the country, opened in 2013. But you've got all your different strengths from 49%, 54 up to 70, 72, 73%, 80%, right up to 100% vegan. A mild and smooth extra dark chocolate with no added sugar. That actually looks quite good. I might go for that actually, no added sugar. Yeah, might go for that, it's better for me. But this is it here, and they mix them all up. You can have chocolates with chocolate drink with ice cream in it as well. So let's get something ordered. So let's get a drink ordered. Hiya, can I order a cold chocolate, 70% ice milkshake? I think it's $5.50.
Yes.
Looks
or regular milk or
semi-skimmed, I think. Thank you very much. Well, they're all working hard here, so my drink's ordered. I've no idea what it'll be like. Fairly strong cold chocolate would be nice. So this has come recommended Knoops by one of my subscribers. So I'll get this, sit outside in the sunshine, enjoy it for 5 minutes. There is a film crew here, and they are filming today Pride and Prejudice. So maybe we'll have a little sneak look at that later. Well, I've got my I was going to say iced coffee. It's not iced coffee, it's iced chocolate from Knoops. So to the subscribers, so sorry I've forgotten your name. but the subscriber that recommended I try Knoops, there it is. That's a 70% dark chocolate with semi-skim milk on that one. So let's see what it's like. Let's give it a try. Oh wow, that is very chocolatey, like bourbon chocolate. That is like extra strong chocolate. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That is chocolate. Wow, I'm going to let the ice melt a little bit. That is really delicious. I think I can recommend a visit to Knoops. Well, I have to say, this really is the best iced chocolate I think I've ever tasted. Particularly nice on a hot day. You can taste the quality of the ingredients. I mean, that is proper dark chocolate. It's just like drinking iced liquid chocolate. It really is good. So well done, Knoops. I can highly recommend this place to come for a cold drink. Really is delicious. Absolutely fantastic quality. Wow. That is good. I think I'm probably going to end, but I will end the video here. We've seen a little bit of rye, but we're going to see more in the next video. First, I'm going to go for a bit of breakfast. We'll see how they, what sort of breakfast they serve in rye. We'll have a bit of breakfast, then we'll go further along because there's more to see. The Heritage Centre Tower model, Ypres Tower and Museum, St Mary's Church. So there's more to see. So I think I need to get a bit of breakfast and then we'll have a further look at rye in the next video. I don't want to make the videos too long. So once again, everybody, thanks for watching my video. If you enjoy watching my videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for when I upload new videos. This pushes the video out to other people who might be interested in visiting rye, maybe having a Knoops iced chocolate. I can highly recommend it. And also helps my channel grow. Many thanks, everybody. See you guys in the next rye video. Bye.